think I don't know specifically. They had a couple big threes that got them over the hump. We missed a couple, but throughout the course of the game, this is one of those. You just look in the mirror. There are parts of the game where I made it too hard on all of us with not getting organized. You know, bad possessions, a little lack of energy, and you give a team like that life. Their record was a little misconceiving because they've been in a bunch of games and they have enough talent where you saw they can make shots down the stretch, and um, just one of those rough games. You got to play better throughout the meat of the game so that you give yourself that breathing room where a couple shots here and there don't determine the outcome.
Steph, Steve was saying that the focus hasn't been very good, obviously, the last couple games. When you have that issue early in the season, what can you do to get everybody back on track?
Just be professional. Understand what you need to do to get your body, your mind ready to bring your best self. Again, that's where us as vets, and I look at myself. You got to be able to demonstrate that, execute it, even if you don't have it physically at your 10 out of 10, that you're able to control a game on both ends with your brain. And that's kind of what I was talking about in the first part of the meat of the game where again, you just make the game hard for no reason. And answer the call, watching film, understanding how the league is going with different lineups out there and how fast pace teams are trying to play, and make the necessary adjustments.
Was starting kind of your own personal game tonight a bit frustrating for you?
The beginning of the third quarter, I think just didn't really get anything out of that run of whatever 6 minutes I was out there. And again, when you're in that position, you have a bunch of empty minutes. You give a team life. It's the NBA. There's a lot of talent all over the league, and you don't want to turn it into a shot here, shot there type of game, especially on the road. So that first 6 minutes, the group that came in to finish third and start the fourth, they were dominant, and then that kind of fed into the last 6 minutes. So I got to be better, just being more decisive, more aggressive, even not to shoot, but to play make and get everybody organized.
Steph, there was many kids waiting for you before the game. I'm 20. I grew up watching you play too. What does it mean to be a role player for many generations?
I'm blessed, man. I get to play this game at a high level. I've been doing it for a long time, and to your point, just this stage, this platform, the ability to continue to have fun doing what I love to do, and what that means to other people is still it's very surreal for sure.
What hasn't traveled on the road for you guys these last 3 games so far?
Probably just a sustained run of good defensive possessions where you're flying around, talking, everybody on a string. Offensively, we've been okay. We've been working on our spacing and transition when we get the ball in certain guys' hands, and I think we did a little bit better job of that tonight. But just connecting the game, we we struggled for big stretches to create separation, and that hurt us in both games.
Just the defense. Is that a fatigue thing that you're on the road, or is that just something that can be fixed?
It will be fixed for sure.
When you say you were making the game too hard, for no reason, what do you mean by that, and where did that show on the court?
Dumb turnovers. There are a couple possessions where, like the one, there was two turnovers in the third quarter, and I came off, got caught in the air, and traveled. They had no options. I could have kept dribbling, got off of it, and then you see it split, but your timing's off, and you turn it over, and they get a fast break layup. It's those type of momentum plays that you see they call timeout. Everybody's going crazy. We do that to other teams, and when I give them possessions like that, it just changes the momentum. You have to work so hard to get either back in or create a lead, and uh, I know I can do a lot better than that.
One of the, 7 games in, but one of the points Steve
that's obviously true. We've experienced it over the course of the last couple of years, but I think more so it's the frustration of not being able to, capture that momentum that we had and sustain, the start that we had. So I know we can get it back. Like, long way to go, but you start whatever 4-2. Everybody's been talking about how tough the schedule is and all this and that, but these are two games that you really should have and wanted to have to show for our start. But hopefully it lights a fire in all of us to get back on the horse and figure out how we can win a very difficult stretch or throughout a very difficult stretch coming up, and show that we're a very capable team.
If you played the Olympic in Paris, I'm French. What did you enjoy the most about that experience? Did you bring any French word accent with you?
Nah, just great memories with a great team and something me and my family will remember for forever, for sure.